Good morning, Paul here, and I'm reading from home today because it's a very wet day and the rain's just continuing to fall outside. But I was at an auction, a house auction here yesterday. A friend of ours wanted us to go and be with them. This was the house next door to them being auctioned, and it was amazing what happened. There was a lot of people there expecting it to go very cheaply because it was a wreck of a place. The dry rot had got into the timber work and the mould was everywhere. There was an old man living there and he died there. And now the public trustee was selling this very run-down home on the Sunshine Coast for the estate. So we went along and I took my camera along and I filmed a little bit of it, and you can see that in a minute. But the Bible reading that I'm associating this story with is coming from Matthew 6 about treasures in heaven. Everyone's rushing to take their money out of the bank and put it into property because property is booming at the moment. It's a seller's market and everyone's selling their property because the prices are rising so rapidly. But here's Jesus talking about treasures in heaven. Matthew 6 from verse 19. He says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where the thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." And jumping ahead to verse 24, it says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money."
400 now, the gentleman in the red cap. Playing for keeps from here. That's 400 now, straight to 420, makes sense every day of the week. At 400 now, 420 in the black, 672. At 420 now, new bidder, welcome aboard, sir. At 420 now, straight to 440. At 420. Yes. 440, thank you, sir. In the shade, he's very cool. Cool, calm and collected. Yes. 470 with the lady. That's how we do it, we don't muck about, let's get me out of the sun. 470 with the lady, 480, sir, black shirt, 480. At 480 now, someone go knock out bid, 500. At 480, gentleman, black shirt. I will take 490, but 500 makes sense. 510, triple O, call the police, that's a steal. 510 now, gentlemen in the shade, be cool all the way. That's how you do it. Melbourne Cup, round the outside. 628 first time, 628 second time, 628 third, final time. Well done, sir.
Now, there's no judgment from me about the man who was buying this house with so much money. It just went 100 or 200,000 over and above what we thought it should go for, because afterwards we discovered that he was buying the house to have it renovated for a young woman who is caring for her disabled brother. This young woman has recently been evicted from a current, or she's got notice of eviction from a current dwelling, has to find a new place to live. But the man who bought this house for exorbitant price is going to have it done up to put this young woman in there to care for her disabled brother. So maybe he was storing up treasures in heaven, taking care of one who needed it. So that's our word for today. You get into the Word and let the Word of God get into you. Bye for now.